and welcome to another episode of Tea Time, your favorite entertainment show that gives you all the insights, all the trending discussions in the entertainment industry. Today I have my co-anchors with me, TEATIME and Kofo.
Good morning, baby.
Yes, guys, what's up? What's going on?
100%. Me, I'm on the
I'm telling you, the energy level that Steven has this morning is like this. I need to tap something.
Me, I know something that happening like this. I know his account is as
Steve, what is going on?
Happy
Please
as
sharing this information. We need this energy.
I'm happy. Baba boys.
What has clicked? Something
Baba boys.
I'm Baba boys.
Everything has clicked.
Yeah, so,
when they say 2022 is your year.
Me, I'm already flexing the year.
Okay.
You understand?
We're on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm really excited. I'm happy.
I like the energy.
Yeah, I'm liking what's already on ground. You know?
God.
Yeah,
American.
no, you're not. You're
American.
part of it now. So don't rob me, go rob you. You know what they say?
That's
God bless your
the
neighbor.
energy.
He's in your neighborhood. So
Give it to me, bro.
I like that. I like that.
I'm here for it.
Okay. I'm here
So
for
you
it.
go reach everybody. Yeah, you go reach
I want
everybody.
the energy because this morning is just so cold. I don't know. I feel like normally I'm just like the girl that sweats a lot.
For that, send me your answer. I'll send
Because
you 10 million.
Ma, you are cold.
10
But
million.
wait though, me
so
too,
that
I'm
you'll be
cold.
hot. You're cold. I'll send you 10 million.
After
But
this
you guys
show,
will have to pay me.
we are sending
5
the
million.
account.
Please, you guys can hear Steve clearly on live. If
Steve
you
is
do
lying.
not, okay.
Steve is lying.
It's not
I'm
like
just
me. I
happy, I'm
believe.
excited,
Me, I
you know.
believe. I
You
still
believe,
believe.
right? Don't worry. Might not be now, but then I
I
definitely
know.
would send
No,
you.
they do that. I'm not like.
Guys, don't forget you can join the conversation today by calling 0909-848-48 to share your opinions on trending discussions. Now, are you guys ready to move into the stories for today?
100%. The energy is right.
I like it.
The room is filled with
Okay.
so much positive energy.
I love Steve this morning. I should take it up, right?
Give it to me.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
the forthcoming film produced by Oscar-winning Raspberry producer Graham by Galita screenwriter, with details remain sketchy, confirmed that the studio will worldwide. What? Sorry. This story is about Michael Jackson, and they're producing a movie about him. And I mean, they're in works on it, but they've not yet, finalized the script yet. But they are going to produce a movie about Michael Jackson. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on there. So, guys, I don't know if you've seen that story of Michael Jackson where they are actually looking to produce a movie about him. I think that it's time. Because
I think it's long overdue.
It's long overdue, to be very honest. I know there's a documentary on YouTube, but like a proper movie about his life, there's nothing like that.
Yeah.
And when I think about it, Michael is very misunderstood. Okay. Like, he's a very complicated human being. When I think about, like, he's the king of pop, yes. Okay, we know that he has won 13 Grammys. I mean, that's a lot. He has topped the charts continuously, repeatedly in his lifetime. I mean, he has sung, like, with so many important people. And he has also introduced the most important dance at that time when he was alive, the moonwalk, which is still, in trend. That dance has outlived him, basically. But then I think to myself, this man has all these achievements, but something was wrong with him. Because, I mean, we know he died from drug overdose.
There are many phases to his life.
And I'm wondering, why would you have all of this and still,
have so much achievement?
That's just an example, or that's just a clear example of the fact that money is not everything. You might have all the money in the world, you might have everything going on for you, but then are you really satisfied? Is your heart really at peace with whatever it is you're doing? Yeah. It was the Michael Jackson effect. The moonwalk. It was moonwalked into...
Stevie, no, don't do that.
This pattern of Stevie.
Yeah, it's good, right?
I'm loving it, actually.
I love it.
Amongst the famous things in the world, I'm not going to mention for commercial purpose, the famous things in the world, one of them is Michael Jackson. Now, if you know, Michael Jackson died in 1996. Has he?
No.
When? No, it was Tupac. Sorry, it was Tupac that died. I'm still in my
See,
I'm hyped. You understand? It was Tupac that died in 1996.
I feel there's more to this.
I'm telling
Steve,
you, this money has entered
Steve
Steve's
confess. It's not.
But we are talking about Michael Jackson right now, aren't we? when we go on a break, we'll talk about that one. So he's one of the most popular persons in the world, and I think he has so much effect in the world, actually. Now, you can imagine kids who were born after his death still know him. You know, you hear in schools, they say, do the Michael Jackson dance, you know, and then a child that never met Michael Jackson would be able to do the Michael Jackson moonwalk and what have you. So I think he lived a life of legacy from his childhood up until when he died. He was a star. All the years of his life, he was a star. So them coming out to make a movie, I think it's long overdue, and I think that movie would go a long way to give people insight into the life of Michael Jackson. A lot of things we didn't know about him. I was watching a documentary.
Stories. Some people are like, oh, he used to be black. Some people are like, oh, he's black. Some people are like,
so the movie is going to tell us. And then they said the reason why he bleached his skin was because he was burnt. He had a fire attack and all of that. That's
there
why
were
he
different
stories.
So trust me.
Stories,
so this movie is just going to help us come to a
why
conclusion.
he actually went through the phase of like the change of skin and
what
all
did
of
he
that.
say?
Based on the interview I saw with Oprah Winfrey, he said that he had vitiligo. I don't know if you guys know what vitiligo is. A skin condition that destroys your skin pigmentation. So he started having white patches, like legit. He was having white patches all over his body. But now the question is, did the vitiligo entirely wipe out his whole black pigmentation? Or did he just bleach to just cover it up?
There's actually more to it.
I mean, there's more to it.
I think that's why the movie's here. So that's going to confirm.
Even about that color thing is another problem that I would think that would make him even suicidal safe, because people were saying so much that why doesn't he like his race? Why would he change his color? Why would he do that? Why does he have low self-esteem?
Yeah, a lot of people said a lot of things. I'm glad the movie's coming out. I think they've done a lot of movies on great stars. I saw the one on the Queen Band. I don't know if you said Rhapsody. I've forgotten the name. Bohemian Rhapsody. I don't know if you've seen it, of the famous band. The guys that sang We Gonna Rock You. It was beautiful. I watched it. It got me into my emotions. You know, I mean, getting to understand how these guys felt at the time. You know, they released music, how the world accepted them, the challenges they went through. He was gay, and he needed to let his family know that he's gay. People can still love him the way he was. All that. It was really touching. So I'm personally looking forward to Michael Jackson's movie, and I hope that they get the story right. I really hope they get the story right.
So they don't give people different
impression entirely. Exactly. And coming back home, we don't have anybody who has that status. I mean, everybody blew probably when they were 15 or 21 or what have you. We don't have anyone who actually started from we have a boy right now, but he's not really famous. Ozzy Bosco. He's been around. Ozzy Bosco has been around for a while, but then it's not as famous as...
it's not as famous as Michael, I mean. And then, word on the street is that his sexual allegations, they're actually going to talk about that in the movie. And I think that's one thing I'm actually looking forward to, because I really want to understand why.
He has a lot of fans, so people are really expecting.
There are a lot of questions for me to ask.
People want to know why you would do
the movie
and what's up with that. Just like R. Kelly's own. I mean, I was a die-hard R. Kelly fan for the longest time. Even when all the rumors of him, assaulting women and all of that, I wasn't really buying it until
you saw proof.
We bought it. And then the documentary came out, and these women are sharing their stories, and I'm like, okay. So I would like to see something realistic, something real, people sharing stories and backing it up with evidence that Michael did all these things. I would like to see that.
But then wouldn't that break your heart?
I mean, it will.
No, it doesn't always have to be the bad things.
It will break my heart though.
Of course,
balance it.
They'll balance it now, but
I'm just looking forward to to the movie itself. I really want to see.
I'm looking forward to it too. Let's see what his style was.
The Jackson 5. Oh.
Yes, Jackson 5. Oh my God. Oh no, Michael went through so much pressure. Imagine just being born into a family that is already a prodigy. Your father is putting you in a group already as a young child. I think it was 9.
Platform already.
You already have that platform. I think that messes with you in a way. I don't think we talk about that enough, but it messes you in a way, and it puts pressure on you. Now at 13 already, he became a solo artist and started making his own songs while he was still part of Jackson 5. So you imagine. So your pressure from your own solo songs, and then pressure from Jackson 5. I can't even imagine what he was going through. It's a lot.
If you remember Justin Bieber, there was one time he had to cancel his press release because he felt like people mistook him for animals. They come and then they take pictures and then they leave. It messed with his head. He had to go for rehabilitation because he was doing drugs. And there's something about drugs that a lot of people don't know. You take drugs because you want to be high. But guess what? When you're done taking the drug, it takes you lower than the level you were before. So for you to go high, you need to go higher than you were before. So that's how the addiction starts. So you begin to go higher and higher until you bust the roof and
Okay.
So it's bad for you. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but one thing I know is we're all looking forward to this.
Yes,
movie. We are. We hope that it's going to be backed up with evidence and proper research, so we know what really happened to Michael and what he went through in his life. Now, Omawumi, a Nigerian artist, has talked about how body shaming has damaged her life. Now, the singer described herself as hammer-headed, Augustina forehead, and people used to call her all of this. Now, one of her aunts also, talked about her and body shamed her when she was young. Now, Omawumi claims that people would want to drive her out of the house also when, she felt flawed, that she felt like leaving the house as well. Now, things have changed and now she's madly in love with herself. But like before, she had gone through a lot of body shaming. You guys.
Why did you laugh? Why did you guys laugh?
Forehead.
A forehead.
Why did you laugh?
This one is not even.
That's what people used to call me too.
Call you that.
What does it get to
forehead? It used to when I was in secondary school, but now.
No, the one that used to do me in secondary school is that my father would, when we cut our hair, he wants us to barb skin and gorimakpa. There's a problem. You just see somebody from back.
It's actually like
that's really it hurts.
It hurts.
But
it's
then,
funny, but it hurts.
It does.
You see, when we were all young, there was this look we used to have that we would not even believe would turn out how we look now. When I was younger, I used to be very thin. Like when I mean very thin, I used to be very thin. I used to have this tufts coming out like really bad. Then there was this my auntie here. She would say, "Baby, Jagana, shower like different things." She would just come. She'd say one. She would say I've forgotten. She gone.
What does that mean?
Shigo means you're too thin. You now look like a guy. Who would think I would turn out this big, man? Everybody's like, you're too big, you're too fat.
So what have you been eating?
I wasn't eating anything. It's just you just mature eat it.
Apparently the kitchen is
please. It's not personalized. It's for my customers only.
And then look at the product of the kitchen.
No, it's not just that. But I just feel we later mature into it. But then the body shaming starts from when we're actually very little. Even our parents do these things too. When they just look at you and they just say, "What's doing this one? See your forehead. You look like your father. You look like your mother." Do you understand? So it comes from there. So people outside listen to that, and then they have the audacity to come at you too. But then the older ones see it as them joking or something, while you who is actually younger just feel so bad and less of yourself. And then when your mates tell you those things, you also, I can understand what Omawumi went through. And but I feel those things are just for her to look back on now. I just be like, she'll probably just smile about it. Like, look at what she is now.
Yeah, but irrespective of that, sorry for the tongue twisting, bullying or bullies are not to be tolerated, because I mean it goes a long way beyond that. It could actually kill the self-esteem of other children, especially the ones that don't believe in themselves, or they're coming from the house, they're insulting them and saying ill stuff about them at home, and then they come to school and then they say ill stuff about them again. This takes me back to a series I was watching with Malik. A guy and a girl, they were losers. You know how they say in school, the ones that are weaklings, they trample on here and there. So, and then they abused them. The girl wanted to commit suicide, and then the boy was like, "Please don't kill yourself. I'm going to be with you. Okay, I love you. I'm in love with you." And the girl says, "You are a loser. I'm a loser. And you are in love with me. That makes us even worse." You get, so she already has the mentality of, I'm a loser. Irrespective of what anybody says to her, she's already a loser. So I think parents should do a lot you know, educate their kids. Tell them you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are this. Don't let anybody define who you are. Instill that in them. So even when people abuse them in school, they can confidently say, I am beautiful. My mom must say, I'm beautiful. My father say, I'm beautiful, and what have you. So parenting, I mean, it's not just buying your kids the best toys and all of that. You need to instill some sort of strength in them so it can help them.
Body shaming is a really serious
it's going to be there, of course.
matter. Like,
it is serious.
I guess that it's funny. So I'm going to say, oh God, it's funny, but like, thinking about it, it really, really messes with your sight. Because I remember when I was in secondary school, like my junior school, I mean, I was so big. Like, I was so big. I was fat, not even big, safe. And then I was described as, what's the word now? I didn't used to take my studies seriously, so I was dumb. Let me say dumb in quotes. And so it was like this fat girl that didn't know anything. So everybody was sharp picking on me. And I knew that messed with me. I can boldly say maybe I even had a telephobia. I don't know if you guys would, like the fear of feeling like I wasn't good enough. And that happened for a while until, I decided to make it change and change things that I thought needed to be changed. So that's another thing to look at, another aspect. So if you feel that people are picking on you for particular things that you know you can work on,
please
work on it and make yourself happy. Better. If it's that, okay, people are picking on you because you're in school and you're not doing well, then bro, do
work
well.
on your studies.
Read, do things.
Even the society
move.
Now,
like, do you
there's
understand?
less of pressure on people looking anyhow. You see models with tribal marks these days. You see models with hyperpigmentations, all those skin problems. And
times are changing.
Do you understand? So now you can be beautiful in your own way.
Yes.
But they still celebrate them now more than before.
More than before, but the body
shaming. So
I can remember when Angel got to the house. Was it Angel?
Yeah.
And then her
breast.
That
one happens every time.
Lot.
Every season of that program.
So bad. No, like we can't even justify that. I get that. Okay, yes. People are entitled to their opinion, but that was too much. That was body shaming.
Yes, they really.
That was
she
body
was just
shaming.
a very strong person that really doesn't care about what people say about her.
That's because she has an orientation.
Exactly. That's what Steve was saying about. You know.
I saw recently her mother.
Her mom. Yeah.
So
her mom put herself out like that. So definitely she has that confidence. Do you understand? So she can just literally do anything she wants without anybody saying
what anyone says.
That's a vibe, bro. That's a vibe.
Oh my God, you guys, please don't forget you are beautiful, you are smart, you are worthy to be loved and to love. Don't let anyone break down your self-esteem because you are awesome.